was kind of, it was built back in the early 40s, and back then Lee and Bob Carnes purchased it, or built it, and they run it for about 24 and a half years, and then after that, Bo and Zane Driscoll bought the facilities, and doing remodeling and different things, keeping up with times, and they ran it for 34 and a half years. At the present time, Davey Shelton and his family are running it. We have this sale barn here in Gonzales and one of them in Gulf Coast Livestock there in Dallas. The sale barn here, it's been a very important factor for the county of Gonzales, because Gonzales is very big in agriculture. And also the surrounding counties. Been a major part here for agriculture, because and for the farmers or ranchers years ago, and then today as technology comes on, the farmer ranchers, they had a commodity and they could bring it here and turn it into cash. And that was just the start of getting the money involved and going out and spending money throughout the county and businesses and other places. And the livestock market here is probably still the same. Technology has made it more technology, more way we handle the cattle, all the fast commerce it goes. But one thing that hasn't changed in the last 75 years is still selling by the pound. And unless it's maybe 5% of that animals come through here are sold by the head, or bred cattle, or replacement cattle at different times. Like the technology here, we're on the web here. The live auction is every Saturday, every come Saturday. It's live over the web, all over the United States. We don't buy and sell over the internet, but you go to cattleusa.com. You can get on that web. It's free. All they do is ask you a few information about your name, and you can click on their website, get on it, and watch. You'll see the cattle run through the sale live, all the United States. Every Saturday we have between 250 and 500 people hit on our link that tune into our sale all over the United States. Now, they don't buy nothing, but they know what the cattle are bringing down this geographic area. And during a drought at time, it's helped our business, like sell the products that we have in this area. Like back during the drought, we had a lot of customers, people linked on to our deal in Oklahoma and Kansas and even California, and they see some of these cattle selling, the replacement cattle that they were trying to buy, and they're green over here and dry over there. And for about 3 or 4 months, we had a guy flying down up Midwest. He'd come here every first Saturday, buy cattle, ship back up here. So it's just a better selling tool for us, exposing ourselves all over the United States. Every given Saturday, we got at least 25 to 30 major order buying firms being represented here, and those cattle that they buy, they're from all over Texas, and some of them are outside the Texas, and they're here buying cattle on orders. They have customer base all over the United States. So it's been a very big part for the county and the community, and it's something that has been a successful business because this county's agriculture. We're getting into more stuff here for our community, but it's still going to be a big play in our community for agriculture. So always keep that in your mind that it's been here the last 75 years, and the way we market animals. And before this sale barn was started, it was, I think, Mr. Bob Carnes and Lee, right behind the water tower up there. They had before they built this facility, they had a building. It was the Gonzales Livestock Commission Company, but there wasn't no pens or nothing. It was just a building like a barn, and that's where they started it, above the water tower. I don't know, maybe somewhere back in there. And they didn't have no ring. It was just the people that was there selling something or buying something. They made the ring. But the cow wasn't. They're not like they are now. But like on Saturdays, we sell about 200 head an hour. and I mean, it's goodness. And, you know, normally we sell about 65,000 head of cattle a year through here. So it's, you know, like I say, Gonzales has been very important in the cow and calf business. For years, we was #1. We're probably #2 or 3 now because of the droughts over the last 10 years, 10, 12, 15 years, but it's still a very big part. We got some good country around here, and it's played a big part in our community. Got any questions about anything, or?
What time on Saturday do you start?
Ma'am?
What time on Saturday?
Oh, 10 o'clock. Yes, ma'am. And you know, if you're at home and you can get on that webpage, cowusa.com, and it clicks on, and all they want to know is your name and address. We don't get that, but every Saturday I can we go in the office, punch a list, and I get the names who clicked on, but I don't know where they're from. You know, but I can tell. It'll just say their name and what state they're from. So that means this way that your information stays private. But anyway, it's been very good, you know. But because I mean, you know, when something else breaks or something, there's people in California just sitting there, you know, they do it every week, and they just keep it, and they buy cattle from this geographic area, you know, crossbred cattle. So, you know, they putting order buyers out, and they say, well, we'll see what they bring here today, you know, and so they keep it for us. It's been good for us, you know, exposing ourselves all over the United States.